Hey everyone, Kelly here. Just thought I'd share some of the things that I love about AppleCheeks with you. And one of the things that I really like that I often hear in cloth diapering that gets a bad rap are the MicroTerry inserts. Actually, I even heard, not necessarily referring to AppleCheeks, but just MicroTerry inserts or microfiber inserts in general from one girl's blog. She had just said get rid of all of them and throw them away and use something else. But I'm here to tell you that they can be fabulous if you have the right product. And the one product that I love is the AppleCheeks MicroTerry inserts. So that's these here. They have red on one side. That's the side that you don't want to go against your baby skin. And then on the other side is a nice fleece layer. So depending on how you're using this, this side can go against the baby skin if you need it to. The thing I love about the MicroTerry inserts is that they're nice and thin. So if you need to just use one insert and you want something quick and easy, you can use this, and it's not very bulky. It's very economical, so if you're trying to build up your stash of inserts, it's a great way, if you have to mix between bamboo and MicroTerry to build up your stash, it's a great way to save a little bit of money, and they work excellent. One of the comments that the girl that wrote that blog post about getting rid of all your MicroTerry or MicroFleece inserts was that they get stinky. Mine aren't stinky. It all depends on your wash routine. So sometimes you just may have to tweak things a little bit. Yes, synthetic fibers can hold, smell a little bit more than natural fibers, but you can definitely deal with that quite easily without having to do anything special once you get a great wash routine. So the thing I love about these is they're so versatile. When I was first looking at cloth diapering, I thought that I would like something that was all in one and not fussy and not have all these different inserts to deal with. But actually, once I got into using AppleCheeks, I found having the option of choosing my inserts for different times worked so much better and was so much easier, because I knew I could just change things as the baby changed. As their size changed, I could add inserts as they were wetting more or wetting less, and it was quite easy to do. So the first thing I wanted to show you was using the MicroTerry in a size 1. So this is AppleCheeks size 1. So you can see if I just hang it, it's actually quite a bit longer. So you'll want to fold it a little bit. So if you just want to stack it on top to use it, which some people do, this way if the baby's not wetting a lot, you can actually just take the insert out and then reuse the cover if the fleece isn't wet. So you'll just want to do a little fold, which some people will call a boy fold, if you put that extra fabric at the front so that you've got a little bit extra in the area that boys tend to wet more. So that's what you would do, is just put it on top like that. Or if you wanted to, you could stuff it in the pocket as well, like that. So when my guy was first born, I often just used it on top like that so I could reuse the cover. Once he started wetting a lot more and he was still in size 1s, then I found that I needed to use a little bit more absorbency, so I tended to pair it with a bamboo insert. And because at the time that he was wetting a lot, I did a tri-fold of the insert, and then I also had a boy fold in mine, and I put the fleece over top boy folded. So I had a lot of bulk at the front, but that's what worked for us at the time, and we really did need the extra absorbency at the front. So you could also put those on top, or you could stuff again. Now that my guy is bigger, I'm still using a similar combination, but just in a different way. So I have the MicroTerry, and then I have the tri-folded bamboo, 2-ply bamboo on top. And I don't find that he tends to wet as much in the front anymore. It must have just been that at the time he was probably nursing a lot more, because he was nursing more frequently, that he was peeing a lot more. And then I now stuff them. I just find it easier to do when I'm doing all the laundry. I set them all up right away, and then I have them nice and folded, ready to go. And I also like to use the AppleCheeks fleece liners on top of that. they're so soft and nice. So it just makes cleanup that much easier having that there. And then for at nighttime, I use the 3-ply, and I also tri-fold that with the MicroTerry, and I stuff that as well with a Stay Dry booster, on top. So I have all 3. So I put that at the front. And you'll notice the MicroTerry or MicroFleece insert tends to be a little bit longer, and that's okay because I don't need as much absorbency at the back. So it just goes stuffed all in here. And that's what I find works for us right now. So having the combination of the MicroTerry and the bamboo. So it has, this side it helps to wick the moisture away. So if you think about having this on the bottom and you're having your bamboo on top, so your bamboo is good at absorbing liquids, but it doesn't do it very quickly. So when you have the fleece over top, that helps to kind of direct the liquid into the bamboo. And over time, it gets wet, and the MicroTerry helps to draw the moisture out of the bamboo or across the bamboo, so it kind of spreads it out more, and you're not just having all this liquid in one place. So it helps to kind of spread it out throughout the whole insert, and as well through the MicroTerry insert, so that you don't have problems with leaks. So this is why I like to pair it, because I kind of get the best of both worlds. When I'm using it this way, like when I showed with the boy fold, then I'm kind of using it in a similar fashion to the Stay Dry boosters. So I've got my Stay Dry fleece on the top, and my bamboo underneath. And this was because at the time he was peeing a lot. If he peed really fast, it would go into the fleece and it would absorb really quickly, and then it would have time to kind of come through and absorb slowly into the bamboo. So taking advantage of both again. So those are just some different ways that you can try and use the MicroTerry, and I find it great. I haven't had any problems and no leaks using it this way. Of course, depending on your baby, you may have to play around with the absorbency a little bit. So you may have to use a 3-ply during the day instead, or you know, even at a younger age. So you just have to play around with it a little bit, but once you find what works, then you'll have a great setup. But don't discount the MicroTerry because they're very good. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye.